Jin's brother breaks silence on what kind of uncle Jin is, and what he said will leave you a mess. Fans are emotionally wrecked after hearing Kim Seokjin's words about BTS's Jin and his role in their growing family. It started as a quiet family moment, but it ended with the entire BTS fandom holding back tears. Just days after BTS's Jin celebrated the birth of his second nephew, his older brother, Kim Seokjin, has finally opened up about what kind of uncle Jin really is behind the scenes. And let's just say, it's nothing like we expected. It's more. So much more. In a rare interview shared through close circles online, Seokjin gently smiled as he was asked about Jin's reaction to becoming an uncle again. He cried, he admitted. He held the baby for the first time and didn't say anything for almost a minute. Then he whispered, "He's perfect." That single line has left fans shattered and more in love with Jin than ever before. But that wasn't all. Seokjin revealed that Jin had been counting down the days to the birth. He was more excited than I was. Every checkup, every update, he wanted to know it all. He would message my wife at 7 a.m. just to ask, "Did the baby move today?" Seokjin chuckled. He's not just an uncle. He's that uncle. According to Seokjin, Jin didn't waste a second the moment his second nephew was born. He rushed to the hospital like he was going on stage. He brought toys, snacks for the nurses, and even a small letter for my wife, thanking her for giving him another nephew to love. Fans online were quick to respond with, "Who does that? Only Jin. Only him." But the story gets even more emotional. Seokjin revealed that Jin spent the entire night helping out at home. He said, "You two rest. I got this." He fed the baby, rocked him to sleep, and even changed diapers like a pro. At one point, Jin apparently sat between both nephews, his toddler nephew on one side, the newborn on the other, and said, "You're my world now." Fans who read this account immediately took to social media with heartfelt reactions. One comment read, "This is not an idol anymore. This is a soft-hearted guardian angel disguised in Versace." Another wrote, "You mean to tell me Jin stayed up all night like a real dad? He's going to break us when he becomes a parent for real." Netizens have also begun speculating whether Jin's nurturing side is a glimpse into what kind of father he might be one day. With hashtags like #UncleJin and #FatherMaterial trending on X, formerly Twitter, fans are sharing artwork, poems, and stories inspired by this softer side of the BTS star. What makes it even more heart-melting is what Seokjin said last. "I think sometimes he forgets he's the uncle. He holds them like they're his own. He protects them like a father would. And I've never seen him happier than when both boys are in his arms." Jin himself has yet to speak publicly about the newest addition to his family, but armies know him well enough to understand that the silence is telling. Jin doesn't need to post it. He lives it. As the news of Jin's heartwarming interactions with his new nephew spread, fans continued to flood social media with praise and admiration. It wasn't just his role as an uncle that struck a chord, but the raw authenticity and depth of his love for his family. A side of Jin we often see only through the lens of his idol persona was now becoming public, revealing him to be not just an entertainer, but a deeply caring, thoughtful man who places family above everything. What further solidified this emotional connection was the recent video posted by Seokjin. In the footage, Jin can be seen cradling his newborn nephew, whispering gentle words of comfort while the baby slept peacefully in his arms. The sincerity in Jin's eyes as he looked at his nephew was enough to send fans into a frenzy. If this is how he loves his family, imagine how much love he would give to his own children one day, one fan commented. Even armies who had followed Jin through his illustrious career as part of BTS were moved by the simplicity of the moment. His status as a global icon took a backseat as fans focused on the tender and intimate moment that showed a more grounded, human side of him. Jin could have been anywhere in the world, one user tweeted. But instead, he's right where he's needed most, by the side of his family, making memories with them that will last forever. Some fans, recognizing the significance of the event, pointed out that Jin's relationship with his nephews is the epitome of what many fans imagine when thinking about what kind of father he could be. Could these moments with his family be foreshadowing something bigger in his life? While Jin has always kept a balance between his public career and private life, it's clear that his devotion to his family is something he holds dear. His deep connection to his nephews is just another layer of the Jin that fans are falling even more in love with. The intimate glimpse into Jin's life also sparked a reflection on the idea of fatherhood, with fans speculating about Jin's potential to be a fantastic father one day. As one ARMY member wrote, "Jin's already a great dad to his nephews. When he's ready, I have no doubt he'll be an incredible father." The universal excitement about his ability to juggle fame and family life has led fans to wonder if Jin could possibly balance the demands of his career with the quiet joys of parenthood. Even BTS members couldn't help but express their admiration for Jin's role as an uncle. It was said that during their last gathering, Jin's fellow bandmates were all smiles as they watched him interact with the baby, showing a deep respect for the balance he's been able to strike between his idol responsibilities and family life. V, in particular, commented on Jin's soothing presence and joked that if Jin ever needed a break from the spotlight, he'd be the first to offer to take over baby duty. And the days following the release of Seokjin's heartfelt words, the internet was awash with even more emotional tributes to Jin and his growing family. ARMY shared stories of how Jin's new role as an uncle had impacted them personally, with many remarking that his tenderness reminded them of the importance of family bonds. For some, it even served as a reminder of their own relationships with family members. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, will Jin ever decide to step into the role of fatherhood himself? It seems that the foundation for such a life-changing step has already been laid, with his care for his nephews already demonstrating a level of emotional maturity and patience that would make him an incredible father one day. As Jin continues his journey with BTS, it's safe to say that his family will remain a constant source of inspiration and support, grounding him in the midst of his meteoric rise to global stardom. The love he shares with his siblings, nieces, and nephews is just another testament to the kind of person Jin truly is. Someone whose heart beats not only for his fans, but also for his loved ones. Will this profound family moment inspire new music or reflections on his personal life in the future? Fans can only wait, but one thing is certain. Jin's role as an uncle has already left an indelible mark on the hearts of those who adore him. The entire world is witnessing this remarkable side of him, a side that will only continue to grow stronger with time. His bond with his nephews is a perfect reminder that no matter how busy life gets, family is always at the core of everything. As fans continue to reflect on Jin's deep connection with his nephews, many are eagerly awaiting his next steps. Whether it's in his personal life or his professional endeavors with BTS, this heartwarming display of affection for his family has added a new layer to his public image. His fans are eagerly questioning how this will shape his future, both as an idol and as a man, and whether this nurturing side of him might one day inspire his music, his future parenting journey, or even his future projects. For now, the world is watching as Jin continues to balance his high-profile career with his duties as a loving family member. His interactions with his nephews have not only reminded fans of the importance of family bonds, but also demonstrated the true essence of who Jin is, a deeply caring individual who will always prioritize love and connection over everything else. As more details about Jin's private moments with his family come to light, fans are excited to see how his role as an uncle might influence his actions in the future. Could we see more of Jin's gentle, fatherly side through his public appearances or music? Might he one day open up more about his relationship with his growing family? For now, Jin's fans can only continue to express their admiration for his tender and genuine love for his nephews, their hearts warmed by the glimpse into the softer, more intimate moments of his life. The feeling of joy and happiness that he shares with his family has only deepened the connection between him and his global fandom, making every small moment even more significant. One thing is clear: this is just the beginning of a new chapter in Jin's life, and fans are here for every step of it. Whether it's caring for his nephews or navigating the challenges of fame, Jin continues to prove that love and family are the most important things in the world, and fans wouldn't want to miss a single moment of his journey. So, what's next for Jin? Will he continue to surprise us with his personal growth, or will he focus more on his career with BTS? Whatever path he chooses, his fans will be right there, cheering him on, just as they always have.